Hello friends. Hunting has always been more than sport. For many, it is survival, tradition, and now, a frontline defense against one of the most destructive invaders on the planet, the wild boar. With their explosive breeding, cunning intelligence, and unmatched resilience, feral hogs are rewriting the rules of nature. Today, we'll explore not just the hunts, but the full story of this relentless battle, hunters versus hogs, farmers versus famine, and humanity against nature's most stubborn survivor. The destructive power of wild boars is shocking. Few animals have such an impact on both the land and those who live on it. Their muscular snouts can dig deep trenches across farmland overnight, uprooting crops, eroding soil, and leaving destruction that takes months to repair. Fences fall, rivers cloud with mud, and ecosystems bend under their weight. Left unchecked, their population doesn't just grow, it explodes. A single sow can birth up to a dozen piglets several times a year, and within months, those piglets are breeding themselves. Globally, wild boar numbers hover around 100 million, but that figure is rising fast. Europe alone carries almost a third of the world's population, with hotspots in Germany, France, Spain, and Italy. Hunters in Eastern Europe often tell stories of massive tuskers weighing 500 pounds or more, charging through dense forests like armored tanks. In Poland and Hungary, entire fields of corn have been wiped out in a single night, leaving farmers devastated. In North America, the numbers are equally daunting. Roughly 10 million feral hogs roam the continent, with the United States serving as the epicenter of the invasion. Texas alone harbors nearly 3 million, with damage estimates topping $2.5 billion annually. In the southern states, hunters say you can hear them before you see them, rustling leaves, grunts, and squeals echoing through the woods at night. One wrong step, and you could be facing a charging beast with razor-sharp tusks. But for many hunters, that danger is exactly what makes the pursuit so thrilling. In the mountains, spotting a wild boar from 400 yards away through binoculars demands patience and precision. Bow hunters, especially, face a daunting challenge. One incredible hunt saw two men in the highlands track a massive boar under the light of the moon. Hours of silent stalking ended with a perfectly placed arrow. The beast sprinted only a short distance before collapsing. At 330 pounds, it became both a trophy and a story for a lifetime. In Tasmania, Australia, the stakes rise even higher. Some wild boars here reach sizes of nearly 700 pounds, their aggression as legendary as their strength. Local hunters describe them as living battering rams. One daring hunter climbed into the branches of a tree, bow drawn, waiting as a monster boar prowled beneath him. With a single shot, he brought the beast down, but not before it charged, splintering the tree's bark with terrifying force. Hunts like these are etched into memory forever. Across the United States, dedicated hunting groups like Team Hog Wild and the Hog Whisperers have become specialists in the field. Using thermal scopes, night vision drones, and packs of highly trained dogs, they've turned hog hunting into a culture of its own. Some hunts take place under the cover of night, where every sound could signal danger. Dogs baying, hunters moving through the brush, infrared beams sweeping the darkness. It feels less like a hunt and more like a battlefield. Yet hunting alone cannot contain the invasion. Farmers have joined forces with trappers to build towering iron enclosures, 6 feet high, designed to capture entire herds at once. With remote-triggered gates and motion-activated cameras, these traps represent the cutting edge of hog control. When the moment comes and the gate slams shut, dozens of furious hogs crash against the bars, squealing and thrashing, but there is no escape. Trapping competitions have even sprung up across America. Farmers and hunters compete to capture the most or the heaviest hogs, some tipping the scales at 300 pounds or more. These events are part necessity, part community, and part celebration of survival against an overwhelming enemy. And yet, the hogs keep coming. In the United States, populations increase by nearly 20% every year. Even with hunters killing thousands daily, the numbers are not enough. Each night, new litters are born, new herds spread, new damage is done. But hogs are not the only invasive threat. Deer, often seen as gentle and graceful, have multiplied beyond natural limits across North America. With fewer predators, their populations soar, creating billions in agricultural losses, stripping forests of young trees, and causing nearly 200,000 vehicle collisions annually. For many families, deer are no longer just wildlife, they are danger waiting on the roadside. The hunting industry has grown into a massive force, generating over $100 billion each year and providing over 1 million jobs. Hunters, outfitters, gun makers, and conservationists all play a role in balancing nature. But with this power comes responsibility. Improper hunting can lead to accidents, habitat damage, and pollution. Each year, nearly 200 people are injured in hunting-related incidents, a reminder that respect for the hunt is as important as skill. To find balance, some communities are turning to science. GPS collars on deer allow researchers to study migration and breeding, while controlled relocation projects test new solutions. Farmers erect miles of fencing, though costly, to keep herds at bay. Conservation groups explore fertility control as a possible long-term fix. Each approach adds a piece to the puzzle. Ultimately, the fight against invasive species, whether hogs, deer, or others, cannot be won by one method alone. It demands hunters with steady hands, farmers with resilience, scientists with data, and communities willing to act together. The wild boar may be nature's most stubborn survivor, but humanity has faced challenges like this before. Through cooperation, innovation, and courage, we can protect our lands, our food, and our future. So I leave you with this question: what's the right path forward? Should we rely on hunters to thin the herds? On science to engineer solutions? Or on communities to adapt and fight back together? Share your thoughts in the comments, we'd love to hear them. And if you enjoyed this journey into the untamed world of wild boars and invasive species, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. More incredible stories are coming your way soon.